Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and the Supreme Court is finally getting involved in an important case, and the liberals are trembling. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. This is a case that's going to change America, honestly, if it goes the right way. And I think we have a strong case here. It's going to change America. And President Donald Trump has now gone on appeal to the Supreme Court to finally, once and for all, hear this out. And that case is about the 14th Amendment. It's about birthright citizenship. If you're born here, are you a citizen? Now, this amendment, everybody knows, was meant for the children of freed slaves. It was not meant to be a catch-all for illegal immigrants. I think if the people who wrote it could see what it's become, they would say, we better clear up this language. Of course, I can't prove that. I don't have a time machine. But I know what they intended. Everybody knows what they intended. The courts know what they intended. The problem is, it says what it says. So is the Supreme Court now going to say, look, this has been too widely interpreted. Here's what they meant, as I think they should? Or are they going to be originalists and say, look, it doesn't matter what they meant. Here's what it says. It can go either way. It honestly can go either way. I can't get mad at the court either way on this thing. This is absolutely one of those that can go either way. But the Supreme Court, it's in their hands now. And Democrats, as you're going to see from this video I'm about to show you, they're panicking. I want you to watch this and let me know what you think in the comments.
United States. Why Saudi Arabia of all places?
CNN's just learning that President Trump asked the U.S. Supreme Court to decide whether they can end birthright citizenship. This is the second time this issue is back before the justices for the second time this year. What do you make of this request?
Well, look, it's unfortunate, right? Like this is something that he's been trying for a long time, and if he hasn't gotten his way, he's going to attempt to again. Like, look, the Supreme Court has already given him enough power and authority with this, with giving him immunity, and I am afraid. Like, I'm always concerned anytime the president brings something to the Supreme Court because they have mostly opened the door for him to exact his will in the American people. Before people who have gotten their birthright citizenship. This is a fundamental part of American society and American existence, but not unlike anything else of our fabric of this country that Donald Trump is unraveling in real time in front of our faces. And I want people who are watching today to understand, to know that how you see this country, what you come to know as a norm, may not be the case next year, because we see how quickly this administration is acting. It does not matter whether we saw, abortion rights taken away in this country, something we never expected to happen, something we never would have imagined. Now, birthright citizenship, the list goes on and on. And if you are a person who abides by the Constitution, who understands and appreciates everything America has to offer, you should be afraid and concerned. You should stand up.
And very, very, very quickly, it seems like Constitution's pretty clear.
The Constitution's pretty clear, and virtually every court and every serious scholar who's looked at this issue has found that
the language is very specific. The
language is explicit on its face. Yeah. It's a somewhat fringe theory that the other folks are sort of viewing on. The Supreme Court hasn't really looked at the substance of it. I think they're going to go with the Constitution.
If he really cares that much, he could amend the Constitution, but that's a lot of work. Thanks to both of you. This note, I'm going to take a special look at the Kim